See, we take a week off and you get surprised again.
I do.
I got surprised too.
I got surprised.
I always just like start rocking out.
I know.
And then
I'm
it's
always
like
afraid.
Done. It's over.
I'm always afraid you're gonna like deafen somebody. You can't hear anything.
You get on top of the table and start dancing. Is that what you're afraid of?
Me?
No, me.
I'm never. No, your sister, baby, your twin.
Welcome back. We took last week off.
We had to.
I was out of town last week. Went out to Denver. I wish it's always hard when you go somewhere and you don't have a vehicle. I was out in Denver for work. I had some schooling I had to go to. First time we were apart. It was tough.
Ever.
First time since we started dating, we were apart.
Yeah.
It was hard.
That's so rude.
But I wanted to get with Fred and AJ with F&A balls because they were out in the Denver area.
And Susie and Sean.
And Susie and Sean with
Ship
Your Reptiles. I'm sorry.
Yeah, Susie
but it is so hard when you don't have a vehicle. And plus, by the time I didn't realize how much traffic Denver had.
Horrible.
Denver is horrible with traffic.
Horrible.
So the class was in Aurora. My hotel was in Denver. So by the time I got from my class back to the hotel, I had to eat dinner and call Mrs. Donahue, see how she's doing, make it look like I care.
What was I doing?
You were cleaning. You cleaned the whole house.
I cleaned the entire house.
You did.
Yeah.
And ate Pop-Tarts.
I did. I ate Pop-Tarts.
We bought you food for when I was gone, and you ate Pop-Tarts while I was gone.
Well, I ate 4.
The whole week.
The whole week. I ate 4 Pop-Tarts.
But we've been eating good since I've been back.
Not 4 packages. 4.
So yeah, I wanted to get with F&A and Ship Your Reptiles, and I never did, and I apologize. Again, it's hard when you're out there and you don't have a vehicle. Okay, who do we have in? We have Jeremy. No, I'm just going through some comments.
Oh, okay, because I'm excited about our guests.
Do you want to bring?
No, you welcome everybody in first, because then we'll get to talking, and then we'll forget to say hi to everybody.
Yeah, because our moderators are actually in Hawaii right now.
That's our fam. That's our boo thing and our bestie.
Yeah. So TER is out in Hawaii right now. They are on their anniversary / honeymoon
Trip. Yeah.
So
one of these days you're going to get around to taking me on a honeymoon.
One of these days, you're right. Hey, we're going to St. Louis next weekend.
No, that's not a honeymoon. That is not a honeymoon trip.
So we got Jeremy. He was first in. Welcome, brother. Welcome. We have Stan. Welcome. We got Kike.
I've been seeing some beautiful pictures. I think that's his beautiful wife that had a birthday.
Kike's wife, you said?
No, Stan.
Oh, Stan's wife. Okay.
Correct me if I'm wrong, Stan.
Okay. We have Rock. Welcome, brother. We got Mr. Don D.
That's my Don.
Now, as you already know, it's not his birthday month anymore. That was last month.
It is not.
But happy belated birthday, Don.
You already know.
Bohemian Exotics, Carissa.
Right.
Welcome.
Welcome.
We got Miss Mitzi in.
I hope your baby girl is doing okay.
Yeah. We've sent off a couple snakes since then.
We have.
Make sure I'm not skipping anybody.
I know.
We got Exotic World of Geckos. Welcome.
Me and my eyesight.
We got Bill with Victory Lane.
I'm terrible.
There's Just Me.
Just me. There's my girl.
We got Blakers.
That's my sister.
Muscles and Mascara.
That's my other girl.
Is that your other girl there?
That we were talking to her earlier. We're going to
Oh,
see her in Tennessee.
In Tennessee, okay.
Her and her husband are vending. They're not vending that show, I don't believe, but they're going to be vending pretty soon.
Okay, awesome. But they're to be at the Tennessee show.
They are snake breeders.
Good, awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome.
They're part of our gang.
Yeah, we got TJ, and we know
TJ's my girl.
And Greg's probably out there.
Oh yeah.
And we got Casey with Goffs. Welcome.
There was Greg. We missed Greg.
There's Greg. I knew Greg was out there somewhere.
You knew Greg was up in here. Did I miss?
Did you miss who? Okay.
I was making sure that I didn't get an answer back from Stan. Today was her birthday.
Okay, there we go.
Stan, give her a big hug.
Happy birthday.
Yeah, tell
your wife happy birthday. All right, we've been 6-7 minutes in, and we haven't brought out our guest yet. Our special guest. We've been excited for this show.
We really have.
We've been watching this family on YouTube for the last 2 or 3 years, I believe.
We've been watching them a while.
And you finally said, you know what, I'm going to reach out to them and see if they want to come on.
I've been telling you for a while that I was going to reach out to them and see if they wanted to come on our shenanigans. Yeah.
Now, they are out on the East Coast, I believe Virginia. We're going to get into it here in a little bit. So there, as you know, we have some folks in our chat that are out in the Virginia area, Pennsylvania area. So you guys most likely know who these are and have seen them at shows. We got Arrowhead. Welcome, brother and sister. Okay.
Y'all didn't miss us last week. We were not on. Mr. Donahue was gone. He left me high and dry.
Yep, I sure did. Okay. So before anything else,
let's bring them out.
We got
what?
Wezen.2.Snakes.
Yes, we do.
Wezen.2.Snakes. Here they are.
Welcome, I've only been waiting.
Hey, thanks for having me.
Hi.
How are you guys doing?
Fantastic.
Good.
And y'all?
Awesome. Would you like to introduce you guys?
Yeah, I'm Michael, and this is my wife,
Barbara.
And we're along with our 2 daughters, we're Wezen.2.Snakes. So
awesome. And you guys post about once a week, if not 2 videos a week, don't you, on YouTube?
We try.
Yeah, we try to say 2 a week, but sometimes we get busy with other stuff, and we miss occasionally. So
yeah, hey,
you guys are way more regular than we are.
Way more regular.
Tell you what,
it's a whole lot easier to stay regular with it when you got hatchlings coming and all that kind of stuff. And when you got
exactly.
Yeah, you know, when you do clutch updates, it's so easy to do a video every week, to do clutch 1 update, clutch 2 update, or egg pulling and that. But then once everything's done and all you're doing is breeding, it's hard to come up with some content.
It's hard, but I kept saying that I wanted to get you guys on the show because we love the fact that you guys are a couple, a family, and there's so many of, you know, our group that are like us, that
it's a family,
a family affair, that do the things that we do and kind of share in the responsibilities, and
then having the girls is awesome too.
Yeah, you know? We love the fact that we get to see the girls helping you cut the eggs and pick out the eggs that they want to see cut and things. We love the whole thing. So,
well, just like normal teenagers, you got the teenager who wants a pet, and then once you got the pet, she don't want to take care of it. Becomes ours.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah.
Absolutely true.
Will, welcome. And then we got Miss Bailey.
Miss Bailey, we miss y'all in Lake Charles this weekend. We wanted to be with you guys so badly.
So they actually did their first show this weekend down at Lake Charles. So hopefully you guys did awesome. All right. So, and I know we've talked a little bit backstage prior to coming on. How long have you guys been into this, and what got you guys started?
So we've been into it for little over 4 years. We got into it before the pandemic hit or what have you. So and the way we got into it is our oldest daughter, Sylvia, came to us one day and said that she wanted a snake. And I was kind of like taken back a little bit. And I mean, I loved them, but I was thinking, where is she coming from with this? So I talked to her a little bit. Barbara talked to her a little bit, and then we started asking her questions and finding out where she was getting information from. And she was watching YouTube, and so I sat down with her and started watching some of the stuff she was watching. And she was telling me how to take care of a snake, and what to do if the shed was stuck, and all this kind of stuff. And I thought, wow, she's really done her homework. So we went on out and bought her a snake. So and then it kind of just expanded from there.
Well, her first snake was a corn snake, and it was definitely a juvenile.
Okay.
And first snake owners mistake is we learned that corn snakes at juvenile stage can get through anything the size of a pencil eraser. And he got out and he went missing for 2 weeks, and we're like, well, let's go get something bigger. We went and got a ball python.
That's how you guys got into the ball pythons.
And and we still have our first ball python, and she is a good breeder.
Awesome. Yeah.
She actually she got us on that one because we looked at like several different ones, and then we bought her the ball python, which was a super stripe, and she had it for about a week. And I asked her, I said, so do you like this ball python? And she said, yeah, I like it, but I kind of like that other one better. And so we took off and went and got the other one.
And
that was a Candino.
Yeah.
Okay. So you guys pretty much started with two almost immediately.
Oh yeah.
I mean, she had this. Did you say super stripe? I'm sorry.
Yeah.
The super stripe and then the Candino.
Yeah.
And the corn snake, we got him back. He showed up about 2 weeks later.
Really?
Yeah.
So Barbara was in the kitchen, and she was cleaning up in the kitchen, and she opened up the towel drawer where the hand towels were, and the corn snake was curled up in the hand towel drawer.
Wow.
That'd be our luck.
Yeah, that would be our luck. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then it grew from there.
Oh yeah.
Immediately, were you guys hooked like immediately, or?
Well, when we first started out, we were just buying ones that we thought were neat looking and that kind of stuff. We didn't care male, female, or any of that kind of stuff. We were collecting them. And then Sylvia came to us and she said, I want to breed them. And at that point, we kind of looked at what we had and we were thinking, well, we got a bunch of males and we don't have very few females. So at that point, we sat her down, we talked to her about it and all that kind of stuff. And we told her at that point that if she wanted to do this thing, that we would help her. We would get snakes that we needed and all that kind of stuff, help build a collection for her to breed and that kind of stuff. And as long as she put the work in, we'd split the profit with her. So, and it's kind of gone from there. So when we go to a show or something like that, if they work the show and that kind of stuff, and we take a certain amount and we put back to Wezen.2.Snakes, and then they'll get a cut of whatever profit we make. And then, so both of them get a little bit. That kind of gives them the chance to not only enjoy it, but learn that they can make money from this as well.
Right.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. I mean, and they're not just burned out of cleaning snake poop or feeding or going to the
Right.
show standing or they're actually getting some profits. That's nice.
Right.
Real quick, Bold Coast.
They're also
welcome.
learning about financial responsibility.
Absolutely. Yes. And that is a great age to start with.
Yes, it is.
Because if you start with, someone older,
I don't know. Our oldest, the second she gets a quarter in her pocket, she wants a pack of gum.
It's gone.
Yeah, it's gone. Now our youngest, she has her mindset. She wants a laptop. So she has been saving hardcore for a laptop.
Mhm. Well, it's good. Let her save up that money, and she's going to enjoy it more. She's going to take care of it, better when she uses her own money on it. And I thought my dad was the biggest jerk when he made me buy my own car. But you know what? I took care of that thing.
Right.
I had to pay my own insurance. I had to put gas in it and made sure that the oil changed was on it, because that was hard-earned money that
Hard-earned money.
that I had to work for.
Yeah, you do appreciate it more. So it's nice that they're getting in there and really helping you guys do everything with the ball pythons. Now, do you guys both continue to work as well as do the snake business?
Yes.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
we do as well. So it's always interesting to us to see other couples do the same thing, because we're always like,
Because it takes up so much time.
It does. It takes up
Yeah.
so much time, because you're doing the snakes, you're doing the rats, you're doing the vending, you're doing your full-time jobs, and you're wondering, at the end of the day, how in the world are we getting everything done? So how do you guys split your time to get everything done?
That's a good question. I don't know how we do
Because we still have young kids in school who are participating in sports. Like tonight, we were at a soccer tryout before we came here. So our youngest was trying out for soccer. So we have to split our time with the kids. And right before we came on here, we got home. We came in here and we were cleaning snakes.
Yeah.
So
It's the same thing with us. We're trying. We go to the gym as well, because we feel if we don't, it's you don't get that
We just don't feel as good.
release of
Right.
kind of the extra energy, and you don't feel as well, and it's just that balance. And sometimes I do wonder, God, where do we find the time to do it all? But I kind of wondered how everybody else kind of fit everything in, and you guys are kind of, it sounds like you guys are like us. You just find time to do it. You just
if we have to go to the gym late, we go to the gym late. I mean, there's been times we're being the ones kicked out of the gym. We're closing them down. So
Yeah. Real quick, I'm to butcher her name. Can you say, is it Gary Jane?
I would
Is the wife of Bill with Victory Lane, and she's in here watching tonight.
Good
She usually
deal.
doesn't watch, and she's in here watching. So thank you.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you, Miss Victory Lane. There, I won't butcher that.
I'm gonna say Jerry Jane.
I think Jerry Jane, but I'm not.
Correct us if we're wrong.
Yep.
I don't
Gary.
like Gary.
Like
okay.
Gary. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yep. All right. So 13 clutches this year. Are
That
you
is
done
awesome.
this year, or do you have any more surprises?
We have a couple more that that we think might go. We haven't ultrasound them or anything. We do have an ultrasound, but we haven't had the time. But we had one the other day that had tail suck and that kind of stuff. So that's a good sign. So
Yeah.
Are you guys ready for a couple more clutches if they do pop out?
Well, I got enough time. It takes 56 days for them to hatch, so I got enough time to build another rack.
where it's going,
Who knows?
Yeah.
Who knows?
Yeah.
Are you guys already pairing for next year, or?
Yeah, we've already started pairing some up. Some of the ones that didn't go for us last year. Of course, we're just gonna keep those pairings going. But one of the things that I'm like really excited about this season is I have a super pastel desert ghost 100% het clown that I'm putting to a couple different clown females. I got I got an inchy clown female and also a pastel clown female. Of course, I'm looking for that pastel inchy clown 100% desert ghost and that super pastel clown het desert ghost, you know. So
Right.
that's kind of like on top of my list right now. I love desert ghosts so much.
Yep.
That, you know, it's
Yep.
it's becoming one of my favorites. So
So talking about the desert ghost, what was
Mhm.
your thoughts when, you know, this big uproar with possibly 3 different, you know, what is it, subsets or A, B,
Yeah.
and C, and you know,
Yeah.
what was your thought on that? Were you like, holy crap, we love desert ghosts so much, we're into it. What do we do now?
Yeah, we kind of looked at it, and we actually took advantage of that, where you send in the sheds, and they were going to test them for free because they were doing the, you know, their patterning or whatever, you know, they want to. So we sent it. We're waiting for the results to come back. So I know that we actually lucked out with one of our pairings this past season because we had a pastel that we got that was double het desert ghost clown. And I always say when you buy something, unless you know 100% the
Right.
person that produced it and everything else, even if somebody tells you it's 100% het so and so, you're still taking a gamble.
Right.
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 Now, so the male was a pastel double het desert ghost clown. The female I got was a lemon blast het desert ghost yellow belly, and
Okay.
I knew that one was het desert ghost because of the person I got. I got that one from Cooper's Creation out of Alabama,
Okay.
and real good friends with him. So I knew that was 100% going to be right as far as a het. And we paired them hoping, and we ended up getting 3 desert ghosts out of it. So
Nice.
I mean, you can. Luck has been on our side with some of these hits and everything
Yeah.
else we've done this year. So
Yeah.
I don't know how it's going to pan. I sent the shed from her off, and I also sent the shed off from the super pastel desert ghost het clown that I got to get them tested to see, you know, what they come back and so forth. But I'm very interested to see how it lays out when it's all said and done, you know, whether it's DGA, DGB, DGC, you know. So
Yeah.
to me, I don't care what alphabet it is, as long as I get some visuals. So.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
And we're working a lot of hets as well. We're doing a pairing. They did not go for us last year, but they're both pastel double het DG clowns. So they've locked twice for us now. So we want those to go, and we want the odds to be on our side there. So, yeah. Pogos, welcome,
Hey,
John. So thank you for stopping in. Picture of the pairing helps so you know what you're getting. Yep.
True.
Yep. So
very true.
So what's your what was the one clutch that you had this year that just kind of blew your mind? That was the best clutch of the season for you guys?
That's a good question.
Banana. Mm-hmm.
I would have to say, well, I mean, the desert ghost when it panned out, I mean, I was like over the top with that one. I would probably say the other one that I was, well, I mean, I had 2 more that we were playing the odds on, and it just really came out good for us. One was I had a
Look at me looking.
I had a
I was like, look at me looking at him. I'm like, trying to figure out.
One I had was a banana inchy that I put to a. It was a banana inchy clown, and I put him to a banana inchy spider possible het clown, and I ended up getting. I think it was like 6 eggs, and 4 of them were all clowns.
Right.
And I was from a possible het that was just like blue. And I got a super pastel inchy not super pad, a super banana inchy clown out of it. And so, I mean, I was thrilled with that. And then I would have to say the other clutch for me would be the one where we paired a Mojave, which we bought it as a Mojave double het clown pied.
Okay.
It's one of those deals where I made a deal and met the guy in the parking lot.
We've done a couple of
Oh
those.
yeah, we've had some of those transactions.
Yeah, so it was a Mojave. He told, and I really wasn't like sold on it was actually going to be a het pied, because he was kind of like, I think the guy I got it from said it was a het pied. So I mean, I was just buying it as a Mojave because I wanted to create bells.
Uh-huh.
And but I went ahead and I put her to a pastel pied this season, and that was our 13th clutch.
Okay.
And we got 4 eggs from it. 1 was a slug. The other 3 all were Mojaves, all pieds, and 2 of them were pastel. And I thought, you can't beat those odds.
Not at all.
Well,
Not at all.
and we had we tried to prove out a normal this year. Now we bought her just as a normal. Actually, she was given to us as a hatchling that was not eating. And so we raised her all the way up, but she had pied markings down the side of her. So we were like, you know what? The first year she ever breeds, we're gonna throw a pied to her.
Yeah.
And she didn't prove out pied, but now we know. Now she's just a normal that we can use if we need to prove things out.
Yeah.
Right.
So as of right now, she has no plans this year.
She doesn't, but we're not getting rid of her.
Yeah, she's breeding size. She's a proven breeder now, and she'll sit in the tub until we need her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
that's one nice thing about having, a pied set. I mean, a normal setting around is that you could like try to prove out some stuff or, break something down. You got a snake that's got so many genes in it, you don't know what you got.
Right.
Exactly.
Break it down. So don't underestimate those normals.
Oh no.
When people ask what's the best thing to have in your clutch, in your collection, I'm always like, a classic, super classic.
Yeah.
You gotta have a normal.
You have to have a normal.
Have a normal.
Yeah. Permission Pythons joined us. Welcome.
Yeah.
So yeah. So how many did you already asked? Okay, so you guys are already starting to pair already this year. Have you guys broken down of how many pairings you guys want to do this year?
So we were actually talking about that the other day, and I think last year we paired like 20, and we got 13 clutches. About 70% turnaround.
That's not bad.
Yeah, and this year we were actually thinking about dropping back a little bit,
Really?
just because of the fact that, I mean, we're going to shows now, and you got there's so many ball pythons out there, and it used to be if you had something with a head in it, you could get a little bit of money out of it. But now you go to a show and people are like, you got a het pied or a het clown normal or something. They're saying like, give me $25 for it.
Oh yeah.
Right.
Yep.
So, I mean, when we got into it, when we discussed this, we said, we just want to create cool looking stuff.
Yep.
We're not trying to make a killing. We don't foresee any time in the near future us being able to quit our jobs.
Right. Right.
I mean, we're just doing it because it's fun to see what you can create and that kind of thing. But we thought what we would do this year is maybe. And it could change. I mean, depending on how the season goes and how some of the shows coming up go and that kind of thing. But we're going to concentrate on stuff that we want to, whatever we produce was going to be something like we're going to want to keep everything in the clutch.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So like what I was talking about earlier with the Desert Ghost het clown. I'm pairing him to some other clowns. Anything comes out of that's clown, I'm keeping.
Right.
So, I mean, because that's right there, the basis of, where we want to go. I want to create a desert ghost clown, So
Yep. Yeah.
and
Same with us. I mean, and hopefully this year, if things work out right, hopefully we can hit us. I believe a super pastel will look better than a pastel. I'm one of those. If you have desert ghost, I believe you need pastel in it.
yes.
And I'm hoping super pastel. Hopefully we hit the super pastel DG clown. I mean that would be everything that we could get, and
Yeah, that's I saw one at a show a while back. It's been several months, and I saw that snake and I thought, oh man, I love this thing. Now I didn't have the $12,000 to buy it, but
right.
but that didn't mean I didn't love it.
right.
That is definitely
So we actually did 11 clutches this year, and we only held back 2 snakes.
4.
That's right. I keep always forgetting.
You keep forgetting that.
So we made some double head albino
you keep forgetting
clowns
the double
this year.
heads that we held back.
And we did hold back a male and female from the double head albino clown. And then we produced 2 acid clutches, and we kept one of each
from
clutch.
each clutch.
So everything else, I mean, it's up for grabs. I mean,
yeah, we have a holdback problem.
Yeah.
You hold back a lot.
Well, no, wait a minute. The only problem we have with holdbacks is she won't let me hold back all of them.
Every clutch we produce, there's at least 1 or 2 holdbacks.
Yeah.
Every single one.
Yeah.
And then if they get to breeding size before we sell them, it turns into a holdback.
Yeah.
That used to be me. I'd be like, oh, but I love this one. Oh, let's just name it. And he's just like, no. And now I'm like, sell them.
Yeah.
We got to get it out the door.
Yeah.
Okay. No, I'm trying to turn around and sell some of the breeders we're not going to use anymore now. And he's like, but I don't want to sell that one. I'm like, this one. We got to sell this one now. We're not going to use it. Got to sell it now. Let's go.
We just had that conversation last night, actually.
I'm like, she's one gene. I think we can get rid of her now. We've got 2 of her babies, and they've got more genes in them, and blah, blah, blah. And he's like, yeah, but I really love her, and I think we could breed her this year, and blah, blah. And I'm like, I put her down to sell at the NARBC this weekend, and he's like, yeah, I'm throwing a snake in with her tonight. And I'm like,
I just threw a bell in with her before we jumped on.
Well, there went that plan.
See, now you got to keep her, because I mean,
Yep. And she's just single gene phantom. But she is so pretty, and she is the best breeder.
And she's so darn loving.
And we were actually going to give her the year off this year, and then we were like, well, you know what? Let's go and sell her. And she's slamming rats right now. I mean, we have not ultrasounded her, but
she bounces back so well.
We know she's starting to grow.
Mm-hmm.
She just gives us such beautiful babies.
And I was like, you know what? Let's go and breed her one more year.
He'll end up keeping her again next year. Permission pythons.
Okay, hold on. We got Gerald jumped in.
I saw that.
Okay, let's see. Where am I at? Okay, Gerald jumped in.
Okay.
We got Eric that jumped in.
I saw that. He's probably looking to make sure that your twin is not in here.
Yeah, I think sometimes he likes seeing the twin.
I think he does like your twin.
We got Jamie. Welcome.
Rob is in.
We got Rob jumped in on us. Okay, what did you say? You said
Permission and Muscles are our team. That's husband and wife.
Oh, awesome. And they're out of Tennessee.
They're out of Tennessee.
Awesome. Oh, look at all the way from Hawaii.
Yay!
We got Miss Ashley with Tatum's.
So. I can't believe they're supposed to be having a luau and a honeymoon and a wedding anniversary. And
yeah. Oh, all the way from Hawaii jumping in. That's awesome. Yeah. So possibly scaling back this year. Possibly. Maybe.
It's probably not going to happen, but you know.
No, if you get a rainy day and you come in here and you're just like, we just put this in here.
Yep. Every time that weather changes, like let's throw some mills in.
Let's throw them in. Get some live action going.
So are you guys wanting to get the business? Now you guys already have the business established.
Mhm.
Are you guys trying to get it more concreted for the girls when they get older to take it over?
Yeah, we would definitely like to do that. Of course, you know, we've talked about our youngest daughter wants to go to school and be a veterinarian and all that kind of stuff. So
She wants to work at a zoo. There's a
oh
difference.
well, okay. So she wants to be a veterinarian and work at a zoo. I think is what she told me.
No, she wants to be a work at a zoo. She just wants to
Okay, so we'll give her own zoo.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
Boothing is in.
Yep. I saw Kyle. Aloha, everyone. Probably eating roasted pig right now.
I think they're waiting to actually get into the luau.
Yeah. So that's awesome. Yeah.
Now, are you guys? This is our retirement plan because we get to retire in about 7 years.
Yeah, 7 or 8 years.
6 or 7 years. This is our retirement plan.
This is our fun money for when we retire.
Fun money for when we retire. Is this kind of something that you guys are going to continue on once you get to retirement age until you are done after the girls take over, or
well, we have another guy that we bend with a lot, and I kind of like the way he does things. It's OBX Exotics. He comes in and he's got some younger people that work for him. I don't know if they're related or not, but he comes in and he's a great guy. I love talking to him, and they do all the work, and he just comes in and enjoys it. That's kind of coffee. Yeah, that's kind of like what I want to do.
That would be nice.
I'll come set up, and so we have talked about this is basically going to be my retirement money as well. So if I told her I'm putting all my all my eggs in one, I guess, tub in this case.
Yeah.
But so we would like to expand and stuff like that as we go, and give the girls something that they, as long as they stay interested in it. We don't, if they don't stick with it or whatever, we're still gonna do it. We might not do it on the scale that we talk about now, but as long as the girls are into it and they want to do it and stuff like that, we'll keep expanding and make it bigger, or to the point where we can still handle it and so forth. So
yeah.
I would love to be able to, with my job, especially like this time of year, holiday season. I work retail, so holiday season. Okay. I'm running stores and stuff like that. So there's no taking off for me. So I gotta kind of swindle my way into a weekend off or something,
right.
But after retirement and stuff like that, I would love to be able to go to like Tinley and some of the other shows. I would go to Daytona or something like that.
Even just to visit.
Yeah. I mean, and not necessarily just to vend, but just to go and see it. I've never. Yeah. But there's a lot of these times where these shows are. I can't take off that time of year. So
right.
So for me.
So your big NARBC would be, the closest one to you would be Daytona, correct?
Probably, okay. I think so.
Or Tinley might be.
That's what I was kind of thinking, whether Tinley's closer. So
yeah. So So at some point, you guys plan on making it out, possibly not vending, but making it out to one of those big shows.
Oh, even just
yeah.
going is such a, I
Yeah.
mean,
It's a rush.
so much fun just to, we call it family reunion.
We do.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of times where we probably don't even see half the snakes because we're just talking and walking and
We're just visiting with everybody that we know.
Yep.
We're just,
Maybe
we're not.
maybe one day we'll get to go to something like that, and that would be our honeymoon because
Yeah.
we never took a honeymoon.
Right?
Yeah.
No, I took our honeymoon with my friend.
Yeah.
So
Most
what
of our
last year, 2
traveling-
years ago, I told Angie, I said, I want to work ourselves up to the NARBC shows as in vending them.
He said
Now,
our 5-year plan
Yeah.
was to vend an NARBC. That was our 5-year plan.
And St. Louis, now we're lucky, we're 4 hours to St. Louis, and it's probably the smallest NARBC show. And we had the opportunity to vend it this year. So actually next weekend we'll be out there. But we went down to Arlington. What month?
And March?
No.
Yes, it was.
No, just a couple months ago.
Oh, September.
September. We went down to the Arlington show.
Yeah, September.
And while we were down there, we had the opportunity. So they're not running the Arlington show anymore. They're moving it over to Denver to Dallas.
Yeah, Denver on the brain.
Yep. And it's a bigger venue. So while we were there, we got a booth. So we'll be vending the Dallas show too this year. And the problem is it's in April.
Which is when we usually have our crawfish boil.
But at the same time, I hope we don't sell all the snakes at the St. Louis, and then we're doing a show in Nashville in December, because I don't think we're to have any more clutches up until.
But we've got our family. We'll be vending with Tatum's Exotics in Dallas.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
We've got our table and their table is right together, and then we're with one of our sponsors, which is Recoil Reptiles, and so all of our tables are going to be right together. So Tatum's is like, don't worry about it, we've got you.
Yeah.
We've got
So if
plenty
we
of
run out of
snakes.
snakes, we'll have at least something on our table.
We've got plenty of snakes. Not a worry.
Nephew came
There's
in.
our nephew.
Welcome. Nephew was supposed to go to the St. Louis show, but I think ended up with car problems.
We'll see.
Yep.
We'll see. We'll see if nephew makes it out.
Yeah.
If not, we'll probably see nephew in December when we make it out to Tennessee.
Right. Because nephew's in Memphis. Yep.
So one way or another, we're gonna be seeing nephew.
So how long have you guys been vending then?
What was our first show?
Only about a year. I don't think we've
Okay.
been. Yeah,
So-
just about a year.
Yeah.
'Cause I
So
think,
we're all kind of together. I mean, we're coming up and
You guys have got an awesome setup though, with your banner and your tables and everything. Yeah, I mean, very sleek and very professional.
I know you
looking.
really can't see it.
I know, but
yeah,
it
we have
looks-
the picture of you guys standing behind your booth and
Mhm.
We were really messing things around with, with your stuff.
yeah, we always try to make some fun thumbnails and that, and
Yeah.
we wanted to blend your guys' logo into it. And Angie saw your picture of you two behind the booth, and we were like, okay,
I was like,
let's work with this.
I do a lot of stalking on.
Funny thing is about that picture, it had our friend behind it, and I had to erase him out of it. He vends with us next to us, and he decided he wanted to do a funny picture behind us, and so I erased him out. And so he's like,
Well,
"You
you did
erased me out." I was like, "Yes, I did."
Yes.
You did a good job because you can't see them. Yeah. So you guys got those next level displays.
Oh, we
Yeah.
love those things.
Do you love them?
Yes.
Yeah.
Those
I
are
mean,
nice.
they're. I mean, probably. I don't know, but they're probably like the most expensive ones out there. But
Yep,
I think without a doubt, they are the best ones out there.
Mhm.
Yeah.
The way the ease they set up and everything else, the built-in light, built-in heat, and everything else.
Mhm.
When we decided we were going to do this, and I saw them things, I thought, wow, that's a lot of money. I said, but they're so nice.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
we just fold up and go home. I mean, we
Right.
don't have to, like do all the
Snakes stay right on in there,
Right.
and that's how they travel. It's
Yeah.
tuck and go, tuck and go.
And
actually-
we were decided of the next levels or the ARSs, and the only thing that pushed us to the ARS, okay, money a little bit, a touch,
Yeah.
but was the ARS has the glass tops,
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
and I think next level's the acrylic top, right?
Right. Right.
Yeah. Have you guys had any problems with the acrylic scratching?
Not really.
We might
I
have
mean,
a few here and there, but that would be on our part, not
yeah.
on anything else.
It's not too bad. I mean, of course we don't they talk about writing on the cases and that kind of, we don't write on our cases. We got we do cards and put a sleeve on the front of them with the QR code and all that kind of stuff. We use Husbandry Pro, so we just print the QR code out.
Yeah.
And
Now here recently we have gone against our better judgment and have been writing on the cases because felt like at some of the shows we were going to, we were really hardcore competing with some of these $25, $50 snakes. And so people go past ours and they're not seeing this bright price written on top of the cases. And so they're not even stopping. So we got to the point at the last couple shows that we wrote the price on there as big as we could. So they would stop and see that the sale price that we had on there.
So if they didn't see the price, they just kept going.
Kept on going. Yeah.
So this will be our first show because we've been writing. Well, I think the first few times we were printing out labels and putting labels on it, but that was a pain in the ass trying to get the labels off.
Yeah.
So then we got the chalk markers and we were writing on those. Now this time we actually got the sleeve with like the business card size, and it's on the inside of the enclosure on the back. And we have everything printed on that. So we'll see how that works this time.
We'll see how it goes.
Yeah.
I don't know how it's going to work out, but we'll see.
Yeah. Stephen and Courtney came in.
And
welcome.
Blue Zombie.
And I did miss. Okay. We'll see Stephen and Courtney this weekend. They'll be at St. Louis.
I follow them and I watch their videos and everything. Leviathan, amazing videos. I love their videos.
They are so incredibly intelligent with the way they come across with everything.
Hopefully one day I'll get to meet them. So
they are
super people.
Super great people.
Super great people. We actually just picked up a sunset mill from them.
Yeah.
And
hopefully I'm taking money with me.
Hopefully we make enough at the St. Louis show we can pay it off.
I'm taking money with me on Friday when I get paid, and I'm like, I'm hoping I have more to add to it so that I can pay it completely off.
Yeah,
I'm really interested to see
definitely on payment plan.
I'm interested to see where they go with the Sunset project.
Beautiful. They have beautiful ones.
And I think we were on a live. I think we were just talking. We were talking about needing a sunset mill, and Stephen and Courtney's like,
we've got you.
Gotcha. And we got done with the live, and we had a message, and
we've got you covered.
Yeah. Upstate New York Morphs. Rob M's already been in.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. I just want to make sure I'm not missing anybody. Okay. Oh, here we go. Did you see the sunset puzzle Brock posted? I have not.
Muscles has got a question about the current perception of the market.
Okay. So here's a question for you guys. I'll let you guys answer this. What's your guys' perception of the market currently, both online and vending shows?
So
Mine, ball pythons are definitely oversaturated right now. And because of that, pricing has definitely taken a major hit on the pricing of ball pythons. Snakes that you would go and normally see for, I don't know, even just $500-$600. You go to a show and they've got them marked down to $125,
Yep.
$200. Some of the shows we're going, I was seeing snakes for $60, and I'm going, man, I should have brought some more money with me.
Right.
Some of the snakes you have listed, I would have never imagined that pricing, but I don't want to bring more in when I'm trying to get some out. So
Right.
it's overly saturated right now, and I've noticed a lot of people who've gotten in, and they're getting out. They're not sticking with it because they got in at a time, and they're realizing rats are way expensive. Just to feed your own rats, or to find somebody who's having rats to give to you. So I think it's an issue of being able to afford to feed them, and then they get into a hobby that they realize that they jumped in maybe they're drowning basically.
Mhm.
And so now they're trying to get rid of their snakes, and you got this person trying to get rid of their snakes. And I'm hoping that one day it will level back out and it won't be so overly saturated. Because like with us, we ended up going into colubrids now too, to have variety at our table.
Yep.
Not just our ball pythons.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's what a lot of people say. You know, you got to have something else other than just ball pythons. And you guys went the clubber route. We actually picked up we're the distributor for Missouri
For Cocoa to Go.
for Cocoa to Go and
Chipper.
And the chipper.
Mhm.
So we'll at least be able to have that on our table as well to hopefully draw in some other customers. But yeah, right now you have to have something other than ball pythons. In Victory's, what did Victory say? I think Billy has it right with expensive stuff online, local shows, so your pet quality stuff. And we have not stopped vending, but the last couple of shows we've been to, we have not sold a single snake. Where we've sold our snakes is off TikTok. We've sold probably 3 or 4 snakes.
3 or 4 snakes off of TikTok,
Just off
which
TikTok.
is crazy to me.
Yeah.
Because you think about Morph Market and you're like,
Yeah.
you should be selling them on a platform that you pay for, and you're actually selling off of this free
social media
site.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care where I sell them, but it's just.
Yeah.
I have been trying to build our TikTok up because I've been trying to get more and more followers on there, just so we can do even more lives there, because it's such a big abundance of people out there that you can reach.
Yeah.
Our TikTok does. We started our TikTok 4 months ago, 5 months ago, maybe.
Yeah, 3 or 4 months. 5.
And we're just as many followers / subscribers than we do on YouTube.
Yeah.
And we go TikTok live, and we got 150 people in, on the live, and like right now we're sitting at 20 people right now, and it's just crazy. And some people just pop in and pop right back out, but the ones that stay in, and we have a lot of them. We got Arrowhead Morphs. We met on TikTok. We had them on a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
A couple weeks ago on this show. But yeah.
But this in here, this is our family. These are our true blues that come in every week.
Yeah. We kind of found a
niche, a little family group
and that's who we kind of follow around with.
That's our core.
Yeah. But then we have an Arlington family, and we have a Tinley family. And so
we do.
It's neat going to the big shows and seeing these people you know, that you've been watching on videos and that, and actually meeting them in person and
getting to hang out with them
and going, oh my God, you know, you guys are cool. You know, it's not just you know, like
not only are
once
you cool
we get to
online,
meet you guys,
you're cool in person, you're cool in real life.
Yep. We're at 55 minutes. If you guys don't mind, we're gonna run our commercials real quick.
It's quick.
It's gonna be a minute probably.
Hey, you're fine.
And then we'll be right back. We usually try to go about an hour. I have a feeling we'll probably go just over an hour if you guys are okay with it.
Oh yeah.
Because like I said, we're just now getting to the commercials. So
we get to talking, that's why.
You get to talk.
Me?
You and Barbara get to talk and can't shut y'all up.
Don't blame us.
I mean, I haven't been able to get a word in edgewise.
You don't even get peace when you sleep, do you?
You're right.
All right, here's the commercials real quick.
I was starving, now I'm eating till my belly full. From up north, we get cold, you need a heavy coat. Scared to end up on a shirt before a centerfold. Devil on my back, target on me, deadly too. Play the keys, don't tweet. It's not peace, don't speak. 24, no sleep. This is real, no tweet. My bros for life, can't break this late. Family on my side, baby, stay around me. I don't want no combo, I want checks.
All right, thank you again. Oh man,
Daco, you talk too much.
I think you punched me in the throat while we were in commercial. Thank you again for our three sponsors: Gray Rider Reptiles, Recoil Reptiles, and Ship Your Reptiles. Gray Rider and Recoil Celtic 10 at checkout, and you get 10% off. Ship Your Reptiles. There's no coupon code, but if you buy from us, you do save in shipping because we get a discount from them. So, and it gets carried on to you guys. Every week or every episode, we have episode sponsors. Tatum's Exotic Reptiles is this week's sponsor, and we're going to run their commercial real quick. All right.
You always give me just a little bit of music and then you cut me off.
So again, Kyle and Ashley, thank you. If you guys, any of you guys are interested about becoming a episode sponsor, reach out to us on Instagram and we'll get you. We have a couple different packages you guys can do. What are you doing, Mrs. Donahue?
Well, the hell if I know. I'm trying to get us some comments.
Well, you popped this news thing up.
I don't know what it is.
Oh, so now you give it back to me so I can try to get rid of it?
Yeah.
No, I don't know how to get rid of it. There you go. Oh, my goodness.
Okay, did you say hi to Jamie?
I saw Brittany come in.
Okay, did you?
Oh, okay. Miss Brittany. And yeah, I saw Miss Jamie earlier.
Okay.
Yep. All right.
Our girl.
All right. Your question. Did you guys want to show any snakes off? Any of the clutches? Any of the holdbacks? Is it feeding day?
Hand me the Dr. Ghost for.
Okay.
Now you guys hit some super bananas also this year, correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Oh, thank you, Muscles.
This is
Hold on, just smash that like button.
Go here. Let me put. I'm gonna put you guys solo.
Okay.
There you go.
Yeah. Let me try to get his head out here. Yeah. That's the boy I'm going to use quite a bit this year. This is the Super Pastel Desert Ghost 100% Het Clown.
Oh, that's gorgeous.
So that's the Super Pastel version.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wow.
That's gorgeous.
Yeah, he's hiding his head, but he is.
Oh, look at that.
Oh man, and could you imagine the clown version of that?
Right.
Right.
I can't wait to see it.
Absolutely gorgeous. Now bring us back up while you guys grab another one.
That's gorgeous.
Yeah, that thing is blushed out.
Yeah,
But
it is.
the yellows that why are we so?
But, you want me out of the
Oh,
picture?
what did you do? Oh,
I did
here,
nothing.
there we go. Mrs. Donahue, there is not enough beer in this house right now to deal with you.
I'll go ahead and show you like the one while she's getting the other one. This is the female that we're pairing him to.
Oh.
Now, is that Blade or Inchy?
This is Angie.
That's Inchy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's one of them.
This would be your.
And then this would be the other female, and this one is a
Edgy clown.
Ooh, I like that one.
that's a pastel clown.
Just pastel clown. See, she's got more yellows. Ours is not browned out, and yours does not look like it's really browned out.
Yeah. So I can't wait to see like a little killer clown, and then it'd be 100% het desert ghost.
Right.
Mhm.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
And this is the super banana
Oh yeah, look at
Oh,
that.
yeah.
clown that we created this year.
That is amazing.
Look how pretty that is.
So with a sex-linked gene, how
Mhm.
does that work with a super banana?
So my understanding is that it carries both, since it's got 2 copies of the gene, that it carries both the X and the Y
Okay.
chromosome copy of the gene. So it can produce, my understanding is it can produce both male and female.
Okay. Okay.
Well, we'll find out.
I tell you what, we have a banana pied that paired to a pied female this year.
Mhm.
So he's the sire. The banana pied is the sire.
Mhm.
Gave us 6 babies. 6. We got 4 banana pieds and 2 pieds. Now he's supposed to be a male maker. He gave us 1 male banana pied, 3 female
females.
banana pieds, and 1 male pied and 1 female pied.
Yeah.
And we're like, how can this be? You know, with the sex-linked gene, and he threw us everything.
Yeah.
Different shed.
All right. So this is one here that I've decided I'm going to keep because it's 100% het clown, but it's also an Inchy fire banana.
Okay.
And I don't have fire in my clown project, so I decided since he's 100% het, I'm gonna go ahead and keep
Go
him.
ahead and keep him.
Okay.
And you'll find that
So,
we have a lot of banana. We love banana.
so this is a super banana Enchi spider clown,
Oh, that's beautiful.
Pretty.
Yeah.
and that's a female.
She's
wow.
pretty. I love
And we have
Look at that
we
head
have
stamp.
2 of these. They're like exact same. The only thing that's different is maybe their head stamp.
I
Yeah.
love the head on her.
Beautiful. That's beautiful.
It's the problem
So-
is
So Stephen and Courtney said all the offspring of the super banana, of course, will be bananas, and then, like you said, male and female.
yeah, that's kind of what I was getting from it, and I wasn't, that's what I had read, and I was like, well, we'll find out if that's right or not.
Yeah. Thomas Lowlife, I believe he's to be in St. Louis
I
this
think
weekend.
he is.
So
we'll get to see
can't wait to
Thomas.
see Thomas again. So yeah, awesome.
I don't know which one's the prettiest, but these are your super GHIs.
Oh, yeah.
Probably that one.
Definitely.
Yeah.
So this is another gene here that I really like,
You
and
want to
that's
produce
the GHI.
That's a super.
Yeah.
This one here is a super GHI.
Oh, that's a super GHI. Okay.
Yeah. So I'm gonna be able. One of the reasons I wanted super was now I'll be able to put him to one of my bananas, and if I put him to a super banana, I can get everything's gonna be GHI banana.
GHI
Oh,
bananas.
yeah.
Yeah.
I like closing down those odds instead of
Oh, absolutely. You got to.
So, yeah, you get some of those supers and stuff like that. It's just
Yep.
But I
So-
love the GHI. So this will help me get GHI, into a lot of the other different projects that we're working on. So
Yes.
and so that there's a male. I actually produced 2 male super GHIs, and I decided I'm going to keep both of them. An heir and a spare. So
There you
Yep,
go.
yep.
Can't beat
Yep.
that.
Yeah, we hit a GHI Mojave this year. We hit a Mojave. We hit 3 bells. We hit 2 Mojave. What did we pair to? Butter. We hit a butter. We hit a Mojave. We hit a GHI Mojave. We hit 3 bells. And what's funny is we can actually tell 2 of them are butter Mojaves,
So many, I had to bring the thing.
and the third one is a butter Mojave GHI.
yeah, I'm gonna have to read this one. This has got all kinds of genes in it.
D-Rod, what's up, brother? Yeah. Okay, let me go back. There we go.
Oh,
Yeah, so this one here is a leopard spider pastel banana inchy clown.
I remember seeing that one on your clutch update.
Yeah, that's a lot of genes in that one.
And you know, and we love spider.
Yeah.
We breed. Well, we're breeding two spiders, possibly 3 spiders this year. Love spider.
yeah.
Yep.
Yep. But I love what that leopard did with it.
Yes.
There's just only a few speckling on the back, and that's it. And then the rest of the body is yellow.
Yeah.
I love
From here.
Absolutely beautiful.
And then the rest of it is yellow.
Yeah.
You can't go wrong with leopard.
So what would you guys say your favorite gene is then?
Probably when it comes down to probably banana. I just love the color and everything else. When you start adding other things into it, I mean, and you can keep that color. I like a little bit of the black spots they get on them and stuff like that, but I don't want it like overly done.
Right.
Like when you start adding fire or inchy to it or something like that, it starts eliminating some of that. So, I just I have a lot of bananas. So it's gotta probably be. And I like so like the darker genes. There's certain ones of those that I really like the GHIs and the black pastels and stuff like that. But anything like the Candino, banana, any of those I really like. It's the one I created, right?
And we love our banana too. I mean, we have 3.
Look at that one.
This one is a.
Oh wow, that's a desert ghost.
Yeah.
This is a super pastel desert ghost, 50% het clown. So it's basically the other one's 100% het clown, but this one is only 50%. But I created this one, so I'm keeping it.
Yeah.
Oh man.
No, that's beautiful.
That one's
when you
beautiful.
can create something like that, I mean, it's hard to give it up.
Right, it is, and I think that's one of the things that we like so much about this is that you parent stuff up and you got kind of a goal what you're trying to get out of it, but to be able to put the snakes together and get something so cool and so beautiful out of it, it's just it's amazing.
It's like Christmas for me. It's like you don't know what you're gonna get, and I like the surprise of that egg. You see inside that egg, and you go, "Oh, what is that?"
Yep. And Angie says that all the time.
I say the same thing, Barbara. I'm like, the one clutch that I say that I did not even want this year, and when we cut that clutch and I saw those babies, I was just floored, and I was like, this is the best clutch that we got this year, and I love this clutch. And it's been hard to let those babies go, but they've gone to this clutch right here. Yeah. And thankfully they're going to places that and people I love. So thankfully.
Yeah. That was prior. I don't want to say the other acid clutch was pretty powerful too. I think this was probably the most powerful acid clutch we had.
Yeah.
I think it's when you do cut and you go, okay, wait a minute. I don't even know how that was created. What is that? What's the genetics in that? Because you'll get something and you're like, but I don't know what that is.
Right.
That one had, some of those had 8 different genes in it, and you're thinking, what the heck is this?
Right.
So this one here is this is a clutch that we put together. We have a male, the first male that we ever bred, and it's a black pewter. Ooh. And he likes his girls. But
he'll lock anything.
But we put him with a disco fire, and we were just kind of thinking, I wonder how that's going to look, But the pattern on this thing is just amazing.
I love pattern distortion. Anything that just blows up that pattern, I love. And then it almost drags it like leopard.
It almost does.
It is so cool, and that's one of the deals with that black pastel throws so much different pattern and everything else. You think like, God, it's got to have something else in it, but I haven't had it genetically tested or anything else, but
and that's, we have a lot of 50% and pos het stuff that, as you guys saw, Gray Rider Reptiles is one of our sponsors. We need to get shed tested. We just haven't done it.
We have the ability. We just need to do it.
We have a mahogany LSR fire pos het clown. And I was cleaning his tub the other day, and he had a fresh shed in it. And not even thinking, I just cleaned stuff up and threw it in the trash. And as soon as I threw it in the trash, I was like, I needed to save that shed. I needed to get it tested. And it just... So now I got to wait for him to shed again.
Yeah. It's just one of those things.
Yeah. So... All right, where are we at? An hour and 15 minutes. We're not too far over.
We're not too far over, but we like to keep it because we know people on the East Coast have to go to bed.
And like you guys got full-time jobs. You don't have to get up in the morning. You got the kids. You probably still have to put the kids to bed. And
they put themselves to bed.
That's us.
Yeah, we got our cat. We got to get the cat ready for bed.
She's the one that comes and tells us when it's time to go to bed. She's like, she'll come in here and give us the eyeball, like,
cut it off, Mom and Dad.
We're like, excuse me.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Yeah, she's the princess of the house.
Yeah, but your Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok. You said, or you
Yep.
need to start TikTok.
We got a TikTok. Yeah, we're getting it. We've had it for a while, but I'm just now trying to get it rebuilt back up again.
Okay.
I put your guys' stuff down in the description. I'm sorry, I did not put Facebook. We have Facebook, but we're never on it. So I always forget about
with the Facebook.
I always forget about pulling your guys' Facebook, links, but I have your guys' YouTube, Instagram.
My crime girls could tell that.
And YouTube.
I'm horrible with the Facebook.
Yeah. So everybody in the chat, if you guys have not went over, make sure you go over to Wezen.2.Snakes, right? That's how you guys pronounce it. Wezen.2.Snakes. Make sure you go over to Wezen.2.Snakes. Check them out on YouTube. Make sure you subscribe to them. Make sure you hit their notification bell.
And you guys know how we do it in here. Y'all are always welcome to drop your own links in the chat. We don't have to tell you every week.
Yeah. You guys drop your own chats. You guys follow each other. Angie was over here moderating everybody, smurfing everybody, so you guys can look at each other's channels. Go over to their Instagram, follow them on Instagram, follow them on TikTok. They're to start doing some lives on TikTok, so we'll be there watching your lives on TikTok. So that's an interesting crew over there. I forewarn you.
I tell you,
you start doing lives on TikTok, and it's an interesting crew.
Yeah, we're trying to build up to that 1,000 so we can do them live.
Yeah. And you'll get there fast. I mean, if you just post content,
it won't take long. Yeah. The trolls are funny.
Yeah, you'll get some trolls, and they make me laugh.
They're hilarious. Wanting to tell you how
to take care of your snake and husbandry for the snakes, and don't keep them in the rack system. And
no, we get that now. We get it on Instagram and through Facebook. Yeah, a lot of times we just ignore those.
We're just like, okay, and the people that are in our chat are so sweet. They're just like, yeah, they're doing fine. Yeah, they're doing fine. They're doing fine. We don't have to say a word to them. Yeah. They're like, nope, they're doing fine.
Yeah.
So you'll get there in no time. And all of our people, they follow y'all. So
Yep. Get you guys to 1,000 so you can start doing your lives.
Absolutely.
And make a little change here and there, and buy some rat food. I mean, it always helps out. Any parting words?
We just really appreciate y'all having us on. This has been really fun. This is good meet y'all and everything else.
Yeah, absolutely. And we can't wait for you guys to be able to make it out. Let's shoot for Tinley. I think Tinley's probably to be closer to you guys.
Yeah.
Let's shoot for Tinley. Can't wait to meet you guys in person.
We travel around, so you never know where we're going to run into y'all.
We drove out to Pennsylvania this last summer.
We did. We hit Pennsylvania. We drove on through New Jersey and up to New York. We got family up there. Drop time.
Yeah.
So you never know where we're gonna be at.
Yeah.
So
sometimes we just pop up. The Donahues are here.
So hopefully we'll get to run into you.
Now Greg and TJ, I believe they're right there, right with you guys.
Okay.
I believe they're in the Virginia area. So, yep.
Yeah.
So they are right there, because you guys, Virginia, right? Is that where you guys are from? Did we talk about that earlier?
Yes, sir.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
No. Okay. I know. I always end it, and then I start asking questions.
Starts
again.
asking questions. What I say about you talking? Don't you blame nothing on me and Barbara.
This is typical. I never end the show. We'll start saying bye, and then I'm like, okay. Are you guys originally from Virginia?
Yes.
Okay.
Pretty much.
So this is I'll make this quick. My family is from Michigan, And of course, being from Michigan, I'm a big Michigan Wolverine fan. My wife's family. My wife's family is from Ohio, so she's a big Ohio State fan.
Oh,
Okay.
Oh,
But
yeah.
I basically lived in Virginia most of my life. So.
Me too.
Okay.
And I'm just say that
You're
you
not
look military to me, so I didn't know if you were in the Navy and that's what brought you out to Virginia. And
No,
I look at you, and
well,
you just look military.
Yeah, so my dad was in military, and that's how my dad got here. So,
Okay.
yeah.
And my dad was like a computer programmer. He wrote the programs that built the military ships. So in a way, that's what brought him here too. So
Okay.
So we were destined to meet each other, I guess.
I was to say something about the Navy, but I'm as you say, I was in the Air Force, so you know I can talk shit on the other branches.
He does it to our daughter. Like I said, she was a Marine, so
I have to draw pictures for her for instructions. You know,
Yeah.
how to put up the tent. I have to draw a little tent for her, and
My brother was a Marine, so
you know.
I tell him all the time, I gotta hide my crayons. So
yeah, he's the old time teasing her, and she calls him Chair Force. So
Oh yeah, she gets at me hard.
She really does.
Yeah,
she really does. Blakers, I'm from San Antonio.
Yeah, originally San Antonio.
Yeah,
Yep.
he's Louisiana.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we ended up right smack in Kansas City.
Hide your trans. All right. Thank you guys so much.
Yeah, absolutely.
Thank you for coming on.
Well, we thank you. We really appreciated it.
Yeah, I think I came home from work one day and Angie was
I said, I'm getting Wezen.2.Snakes
I got him on. I was like, awesome. So
I said, we've been watching them forever on videos, and I'm gonna get them on. So we have a crawfish boil in May. This year we're doing it in May because we usually do it in April. So we'll send you all the details. So if you guys can get out here with the family, get on out here because we'll be cooking all day.
And it's family friendly. Alcoholic drinks are flowing, but we keep it family friendly.
Yeah, we do keep it family friendly.
So yeah, if you guys can make it to
all the breeders and families and so
we're actually trying. Hopefully, Alex with Chromaflux up in Canada, we're hoping that she gets to come down this year.
She's supposed to try.
So
she's supposed to try.
Hopefully, it'll be a nice big turnout. So. See that I knew I loved D-Rod for something.
Love D-Rod.
Yeah. All right, we're gonna put you backstage real quick.
And we'll tell the family good night.
Yeah, we'll tell people good night, and then we'll come chat with you for a second.
All righty.
All right. Good night, guys. Thank you.
All right.
You go for it, Miss Donahue.
All right. You know, we don't have to tell y'all. Y'all know that you're always welcome to come to the crawfish boil. We talk about it every week. Don D, you know I love you. You already know.
You already know.
You already know. All right. Thank y'all for being here and showing up and showing out every week. We love you guys. We're sorry we missed you last week. I hated not to have the show, but I hated having him gone worse than that. So thank you guys again for being here.
Next week. Who do we have next week?
Next week we have Whisk Constrictors.
Yep.
I'm excited. And then after that, we have got Ebony and Ivory. Yep. So it's going to be a big month.
Yep.
It's been a big month.
Yep. So we'll come back from the St. Louis show, have Whisk on.
Have Whisk on. So.
And then Ebony and Ivory.
Ebony and Ivory will follow that. So it's gonna be a big month. I love you guys. We'll be right here doing what we love, loving what we do. Y'all keep chasing your dream. Good night.
Love you. See you next week.